Creek in Victoria, Australia, a world famous creek for gold and gemstones. There is a plethora of both in this spot, and we're going to be working a spot together utilizing my high banker. Now, this is a live stream and we are in the middle of the Australian bush, so there's a couple of things we've got to get through. Obviously, video quality could be affected, so there's a good chance that the video quality is going to turn into a potato. I can't do anything about that. We're in the outback. The second part is we're on public land, which means we could run into other prospectors out here, and we don't know exactly when or if that is going to happen. So if that happens, we just act nice and polite and we make sure that we say hello to anyone who may come along. And then the last thing is I'm not going to have an opportunity to jump in and answer questions on chat all of the time, right? Like I'm here to work, I'm here to get gold. So I will periodically come back to chat, but for the most part, I'm going to set the camera up so that you guys can just see what I'm doing. We've got a heap of people already in the comments. We've got Debbie, my admin. Hello, Debbie, Maddie H. What's going on? Brenda, James, Jay, and Michelle. What's up, everyone? Man, we got heaps of people here. If you've got questions, my admins are really good at answering them and getting links up. And there's also a lot of people in the community who are quite knowledgeable. So please make sure that you jump in and ask questions and whatnot and have a bit of a chat, because that's how we're all going to learn. So let's run over the system, the setup that I've got today. If it's potato quality, Lord, that's probably going to happen. Turn you around. There we go. We are running the Stumpy Pick 6-inch high banker. Now, this 6-inch high banker is an amazing machine. The hopper is something quite special. A lot of people think that on high bankers, the main constituent of it is going to be your sluice run down here. And whilst a sluice run is important on a high banker, the most important thing is actually the hopper, because this is what cleans all your rocks. So we've got protected spray bars so they don't get gunked up with sand and debris and whatnot from when we throw our rocks and dirt in there. They've also got end caps to clear any debris that might get sucked out into them. And they've also got a completely open grate system, meaning that we can actually punch more dirt through this than we can on a lot of big high bankers or bigger high bankers that only have punch plate down this end. These bars are also freestanding at one end, which helps us remove these sort of rocks up the top. So Stumpy Picks has done a fantastic job on this high banker, and we're running the Washington Beach mat, the sawtooth matting in here. This, I've done some testing on this, is phenomenal on Reedy Creek. It's actually one of the best rubberized mats that I've used on Reedy Creek, so super happy about that. And up here, we've got a Jarvie riffle. Jarvie riffles are a must on any river sluice, on any sluice box that you run a Jarvie riffle. And of course, we've got the little Lamborghini pump over here that is doing absolute wonders for transporting water from over there to over there. So we're gonna go over and turn this mother rudder on. The famous words of Jeremy Clarkson: speed and power. We have life. So you don't need to run a lot of water over the top of these mats. They are really, really efficient. I just run some gravel down it to make sure that it was level and everything was working correctly. I'm getting rid of some air bubbles right now that are in that mat because they prevent gold from settling. A rock. Now, it is level. You can see that the water is nice and level. This throws a lot of people. This bulldog clip here often will sometimes, depending if debris is built up on it, will discharge the water left and right. So we've made sure it's level. It's all good. Well, that does, oh, that's probably vibrating. That's what that's doing. You better not die on me now. Yeah, it's a rock. That's what that noise was. Okay, let's look at the area. Gadzi will know where this spot is. I'm kind of shovel dogging Gadzi a little bit. His spot was out here in the deeper water. We're not going to touch that. This sand up here has between 10 and 20 specks per shovel in it. So every shovel I throw down the sluice box today, we're going to be adding about 20 specks to our run. And there's a lot of dirt here, so it's going to add up real fast. I'm literally going to get into shoveling and I'll come back and answer some questions. You're going to have to listen to this pump vibrating on rocks over there. Ugh. I make no apologies. Hopefully, well, let's see if we can get a better angle than that. Ooh, angle. Yeah, that'll do. I think that'll do. Don't fall off the rock. You're quite expensive. I'm going to go fiddle with that pump for a second. Right. There's always a settling in period with high bankers and their legs, because you've only got a screw holding them in. It doesn't matter, this is on every high banker I've ever used. You have a choice. You can either make these tight, which lowers your tolerance, and then you get gravel in there and you can't get your legs in or out, or you make the tolerances wider like you have here, where you can get your legs in and out and adjust them, but there's some play. And so usually it's once you get some rocks and some tailings built up that it settles down. So we're just going through that process now. Also, we only just hit the gravel layer. There's about a foot of sand on top that has 2 or 3 specks in it, but it's the gravel layer underneath that we're really interested in. I'm running that pretty flat, aren't I? Seems to be working. Everything's moving. We'll find out. We can adjust the sluice run later if we have to. That's where our good gold is, in this clay, up to 300 specks a pan. We'll do a test pan in a bit and I'll show you what we're talking about. Increasing the angle, moving a little too slow. Holy crap, there's 300 people here. What's going on, everyone? So, we've only run a little bit of sand. Obviously, we haven't been going for that long. We've got a very small pile of coarse tailings, a very large pile of fine tailings. I am going to turn this off for a second because we've opened up a patch of ground here. Now, I've only been able to sample this ground with my pan through the sand. But now I have an opportunity to come in here, wiggle my shovel down into the actual clay and get a proper shovel of the bottom stuff. It's been patchy along here. So I want to check this in my pan. I was going to check this nice big bit of clay, but we might just put that in there and it can dissolve. I'm not going to be able to do this one hand, am I? We're going to check the bottom material in the pan. We've got a little bit of clay in that, but not much. So this will dictate whether I've got to move or not, because it's easier to clear overburden through a high banker than it is to shovel it out of the way. Otherwise, there's a spot directly behind the high banker that will also be worth checking like this, because there was decent gold in there the other day when we test panned this area. But we'll see. Best gold's almost always on the bedrock, so we've got access to that. Not that much black sand. Oh yeah, it's still worth it though. I'll have to explain ratios when I show you this. Alright, so I'm going to show you the gold. It's not, I know it's not exciting just at this point in time, right? There's the gold. So we've got about 10 or so little tiny flakes. But the thing is, high bankers, obviously it would be great to run really rich pay dirt through your high banker because you're going to get a really good result. But usually the super rich channels aren't large in volume. You're not talking about a quantity of soil that you can really push through a high banker. High bankers excel when you've got ground like this, where you're getting 10 to 20 per shovel, and you've got lots of ground. Because suddenly the ground that you could never make any money off panning becomes very valuable with one of these machines. And that's why we're happy about this. But there's a spot just behind it here that may be worth me throwing down the machine. Where's my shovel gone? Turn you around again. Damn. Oh, damn. Someone sent me super chats. Thank you. I don't know who it was, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's very generous. They're the world's best subscribers. You guys are super generous. It always blows my mind how generous my subscribers are, so thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know your name. I'm very sorry about that. I missed it coming up. Oh no, I've turned the camera around. It's a professional live stream, this. Right. This spot here continues the pay streak. So, like, it's way rockier too. More gravel than there is sand. So we've got 10 in the last one. Man, it's so much more gravel. Oh, we got way more black sand too. Heaps more black sand. So the higher the concentration of the black sand, the more likely it is that you're going to get better gold, because the heavies are accumulating here. It is about the same. It's actually about exactly the same. There's no difference. So again, I know that doesn't look like much, but the last time I was out here, I processed about 3 hours worth of material from a spot just like this and netted myself 2.5 grams. So I'm actually thinking I should do this spot. This spot feels better, but then maybe on this side, because the pay streak I know comes up here and I'm more on the inside bend. So there, I reckon, right there. That's where we're going to try. I wonder if Gadzi's watching the stream right now. He's probably freaking out. He's probably like, oh my God. He's in me spot. I'm not in your spot, Gadzi. I've left him alone, I promise. Oh, that is all just sand. That feels like 100% sand. It doesn't feel like there's any gravel or anything in it. Oh no, there's clay. It's exactly the same. Okay. 10, 10, 10. I'm thinking I work this. And the reason for that is that just proximity to highbanker, there's going to be a quicker ratio. Oh, Hail Mary resources. Why not use a dredge? Because they are unlawful here in Australia. The government has decided we are not allowed to have sucky on the creek. We're only allowed to have diggy scoopy. And then if you go to New South Wales, you're not allowed to have diggy scoopy wet washy. You have to have diggy scoopy panty wanny. so that's why no dredge. I would love to use a dredge here. That'd be awesome because it's all sand. It would be so quick. I'd make so much money. I'd be so rich. I'd be such a rich prospector. Be able to get eggs and oysters and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, we're going to process that dirt behind the wishy-washy because it's closer. So I'll get more done. You ready for the Jeremy Clarkson moment? Are you ready? Are you ready? Speed and power. Speed and power. Now, where would you like to sit? We're going to be digging here, right? Like in, oh my God, there we go. Actually, I should show you a wishy-washy. It's a bit hard doing this one-handed live, but we're going to try. So, way more gravel. I reckon this is the right move. It's definitely going to be the right move. That fall of clay is quite impressive too. But yeah. It's going to be the right move you want. All right. I reckon I'll set you up so you can get a little bit of an angle on the sluice box and me. You're in the water, so like don't fall down. Somewhere about there. Just stay not wet. Stay dry. Dry is the word I was looking for. That's easier. Remember, every single spoon is 10 stacks minimum. So 10, 20, 30, 40. You get the idea. You can do math. It is! Ah, we got one live! AAA Rockhound's in the crowd, I know he is. So he should try and get the right angle on this. Look at that agate! That's pretty, it's very, very light. But that's neat! There you go, that one right there is going to get AAA for roughing. And all the other rockhounds. You're coming home with me. I might put that on the website a bit later, but you get heaps of agates here. Not heaps, but every session you'll find one, right? Like doing something like this. Oh, it's a crystal cluster. That's a part of an old bed. That's cool. Yeah. All right, put you back in the water. I'll put that agate up on the website after the live stream if you want to get it. I might put it up for some money, I don't know. Tell me how much, I'll come back, and when I come back, tell me how much you think it's worth, and I'll put it on the website for that. And I'll send it to someone if you want it. I got agate brain now. Gotta be looking for it. Right. The reason that this hopper is so good is because of its party trick down at this end. Hoppers in high bankers, generally speaking, what you'll see is a flat plate here that you put your pay dirt on. The spray bars will wash that dirt over the top of that plate before it gets to some sort of perforated mesh where it's allowed to fall through down into the sluice box. But Stumpy's boxes are completely open. There's some keen high bankers that do exactly the same things, and larger wash plants, you know, you see on Gold Rush have the exact same setup as this. The reason that this is better is because you have more percentage of your hopper open for pay dirt to go through. So it means you can process faster and you lose less. The problem with all hoppers is rock jams. See all the rocks here? They're now taking up valuable space that dirt could go through. So what we've done, or what Stumpy's done, we've done, I'm not an engineer. What Stumpy's done is made these bars, these grizzly bars, loose. So the party trick is you can agitate the bars and the rocks fall out. Now I generally don't like touching the side bars because they're the ones that get jammed in the hardest. I leave them to the end of the day. But for everything else, you can clear them out and you get rid of most of those rocks. Keeps your hopper open. So if you ever see me stop and come over, it's because I'm getting too much loss off the back because this isn't open anymore because of all the rock jams. So that's what we were doing. And I just had a thought. We're going to run a little bit more before we do any kind of test panning or whatever. I can actually see a piece of gold right there. Nice. But what we're going to do is, if we get this stream, it's 470 people watching. It's a big if we can get 1,000 people watching this stream, which means you've got to share it to your local pages and stuff. I'll give away a half gram pay dirt to someone who leaves a comment in this chat. If we get to 1,000, I'll pick a random one after the stream ends and I'll send it to you anywhere in the world. So up to you. But yeah, I'm absolutely shovel dogging Gadzi because his spot is just over there. Well, I'm not really shovel dogging him because his spot's over there. I'm working the ground that he ignored. Right, if we get to 1,000 people, I will absolutely give away a half gram pay dirt. I'll ship it anywhere in the world. I'll pick someone from chat. Maybe if we reach it and I'm not here, you got to let me know. I just stuffed it up. I just whooshed it everywhere, but it got better. We went from 10 to 20, and there's a little bit of clay down the bottom, so we're going to keep digging in that hole. Jasper. You are in the direct sun here, so I just realised that you might overcook if I leave you there. Can we put you in the bushes? Oh no, I know where I can put you. We'll put you up here. Now you're in the shade. That should feel much better. Should. it's all clay. So that's going to be worth test panning. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That is why we dig under sand. So I always said that sand's the great hider of things. And this is why. This is what was hiding deeper down underneath the sand. We went from 10 to about 50, give or take. That's really good. For high banking, that's excellent because we've got heaps and heaps and heaps of this material, which means that we should be collecting some decent gold. Should be. Have a look in there. Sometimes you can see it. Sometimes. Not this time. Maybe we'll turn it off and have a look. I know there's going to be questions about loss rates for mats and things. Every mat loses gold. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which mat you put in here. It's going to lose gold. The tests that I've done on this, out of a 3-hour run for 2.5 grams, I managed to lose 11 specks in my secondary sluice box. Oh no, I won't lift that up. That will disturb the equilibrium, won't it? But it's looking thick in black sand. That's for damn sure. I can see plenty of gold up there in this part of the Jarvie riffle. Bit hard to show you, obviously, but it's looking all right. It's looking all right. I don't think I've got that set up too steep. It doesn't look too steep to me. It's a bit hard to tell because I've got this rock that's sitting on an angle here. Oh, anyway, right. Set you back up. Holy crap, it's still pretty damn warm out here. Trying to make sure. Oh, I just noticed I got another super chat. Thank you. Thank you, random stranger. Appreciate. Go with that. Oh, more power, more super. Making it flatter. Flatter and uneven. That's an agate. I reduced the angle a little bit because I'm OCD, I guess. So anyway, who cares about that? This is an agate. It's a really weird one. I'm trying to, there we go, some light. Very intricate patterns in that, but also quite fugly. That is one ugly agate. Cool. Get on the bag. That makes 3 for the day. Yeah, boy. We get a lot of these here, which is the beds of old crystal clusters that have been, in English today, they're the beds of old crystal clusters that have broken off through the erosion process, the ones that were cutting across the creek. Heaps of them. Not really worth anything, but like as in, there's way prettier ones. I've got these bushes. Try and give you a non-bush view, but here we are back in the 70s. Can't tell if it's a bedrock ledge or a boulder. I think it's a bedrock ledge. been about an hour. Let's see, how long has it been? Oh, 55 minutes, almost on the dot. We're going all right. So 1 hour of sluicing. All about ratios, right? Every time I throw one shovel down, I've just done half a pan. So in theory, with an average of a 10 spec shovel, we're getting a 20 spec pan. And man, we've done heaps and heaps and heaps of shovels already in just like the first hour. And I've been stopping to talk to you guys, right? Which means that this is why ratios are so important. If I can do 60 shovels an hour, I just did 30 pans. And that's why this low grade ground really adds up. I'm going to stop it. I'm not going to empty it. I've got a lot more work to do today. But we will. I'll just disconnect this hose and we'll have a look, right? Because we've punched a decent hole. And again, normally we would just be shoveling. Look at that black sand. Now, a lot of people panic about black sand. They're like, when do I have to clean it out? As long as your mat's working properly, you don't have to clean it out, my friend. You don't have to clean it out at all. Now, normally you would let this run a little bit and you would actually see a lot of the gold reveal itself. The Javi riffle catches, conservatively, it catches 75% of your gold will be underneath that mesh plate in that miner's moss down there. But realistically, it's probably closer to 90. It's really good. It's very, very good at catching the fine gold here on Reedy Creek. Oh, there you go. There's a little piece just there. Look at that. And then, obviously, we've got our sawtooth mat in here, which is good. And, oh, Gadzi is here. I tried calling you. Gadzi. You're not here. You're watching the stream instead of getting down here. Your hole's over there. It's not where I am. I'm over here. You left this alone. Come on, Gadzi, I'm here. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Shut up and move dirt. No. How about that? You think this is democracy? Yeah, so we've found 3 agates too so far, which is really good. And it's also important because we are in the middle of Australia and it is still summer to hydrate. We'll read some comments while I hydrate and then I'll get back to it. But oh my god. We'll give Gadzi a chance to catch up and oh come on, Chris. Jesus Christ. There we go. We'll give Gadzi a chance to get in the car and come down. He's going to be mayor of Bonanza City now. Yep, that's right. You snooze, you lose. Come on, this is for the other day when you jumped in my hole when I wasn't there. with Tom. No, come on. Where's Tom? Next week's video. Yeah, so professional. I know, right? The most professional ever. I love highbanking. It's just a lot of work. It's like a lot of work to set everything up. I don't like that part of it. It's very annoying. Kyle is making a sash. Or Kylie or Kyle. Because I didn't know Kyle could sew. Kyle. Oh, Kylie. Yeah, cool. Kylie's making us a sash. So, I was about to swear real bad then, but yeah. Show off the shirt. I've been showing off the shirt. It's from one of my top fans. If you know, you know. He had an appearance yesterday, apparently, that went well. Oh, my God. Oh, damn, it is hot. I'm hoping that I get more than I should have more than a gram in there already, to be honest. That kind of ratio. More digging though. I wish there was flow because Reedy Creek's not flowing. This is just a deep hole at the moment, and the flow would actually reveal what I'm digging in, which would be good. Oh, Matt, far out, man. Thank you. $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Legend. What a that's going to go towards the sash of becoming mayor of Bonanza City, right? 26C in Auckland. Is that hot or cold for Auckland? Where's my dog? Ah, she's at home. So many people in chat. Holy crap. More garnets, please. Oh, I wish, man. I'm waiting for my other creek to get water in it. My other creek has really good garnets, but there's literally no water at all there at the moment, so I can't do anything about that. Oh, loving the agates. Hell yeah, man. Waiting for the snow to F off motto. Hell yeah, that would be hard, man. That'd be real hard. All right, we're going to get back to it. Oh, I wish I could put you in the sun, but we can't put you in the sun because the phone will overheat, won't it? We'll do a little bit. Oh, where's Gadzi? Get in the car. Come down. No excuses. No excuses, all right? Just do it. Just get in the car and come down. You could be here in 15 minutes. If chat could put pressure on Gadzi, clean up for the heck of it. Nah, man. Nah. No, not worth it. Gotta do a full day's sluicing on the box. That way you get the impressive photos for the gram. You've been outside 4 days in a row. Me too. Stop complaining, get here. I was doing stuff yesterday. Not prospecting stuff, but I was outside. Oh, no, bro. Steak. Oh, Greg, yeah, you did finally get your live chat, and you sent me $5. Generous mother rudder. Thank you very much, Sir Greg. Okay. You and us have a date with that spot over there. Yeah, come on. Put pressure on Gadzi. Get to the creek, Gadzi. Come on, Gadzi. Come on. Don't be shy. I'm going to try and set you up on a little bit of a different angle. I don't know how well it will work, but we'll try. Whoa, how's that for an angle? I don't know what you're going to be able to see, but that's what you got. Part of me that's like I should just become a live streaming channel. It's so much easier than filming videos. Live stream from a live stream. And if Gadzi's still watching, I did call you at like 11 o'clock and you didn't answer. I was going to be like, come do a live stream from a live stream. I don't know. And 4 days isn't even a full working week. there's a bedrock lip here, so it kind of curves around like this, and I've gone down into the middle of it, and as I get in there, it's starting to turn into this clay. And so there's two questions, right? Is the gold still there? And if it is there, is it only sitting on top of the clay or is it in the clay? I'm going to go with it sitting on top because this side's smooth and this side's got gravel in it. And if you've got smooth clay with no rock in it, there's probably no gravel, right? I see buckshots on the way. Did Gadzi leave? And I think people have sent me more super chats. I swear that number's gone up. Thank you very much for everyone who's donated. Again, it's a bit wild. I'm on the other end of this just digging a hole in the creek and I got generous ass people sending me money. I feel like a strange minor stripper. Put 20s in my waders. Oh, Gadzi's on his way. Oh, I can bet he's panic driving right now. He's going to get here. He's going to be like, I'm here. Don't dig in me hole. Gadzi's gold was really good the other day. Really good. So, again, we don't actually shovel dog each other. But we do tease each other about it. One shovel. Don't make him lose his license. That's on him, man. He should have been here. I did call him. No rapid tap, which makes this harder. Coarse black sand. And yeah, it's gone down to 10 again. 2 there. 2 there. 1 there. And I think I saw a couple go down there. That's interesting. Okay, so it's not really in that clay. That is good to know. That means I don't have to work my ass off for that clay. What we'll do instead is I'll start expanding out a bit. Although I think there's gold over here. I should do a test pan out there. Maybe I should just throw that sand through and see what happens. I don't know. I should test pan that maybe. Do I test pan that? Or do I keep digging here? Moto mining, why not try to find a high bench? Because bro, the closest high bench is about 3 kilometers that way, and that is also about 3 kilometers away from where the water is. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to test pan. We'll test pan the sand quickly. This is top sands. I'm not expecting to see anything in this. Top sands rarely have anything in them. But we'll do it just because even if there's a single flake, we'll know that there's probably gold a little deeper, and then we'll take one from deeper. And I have to shift the overburden anyway through the highbanker, so it'll be nice to know what I'm shifting. Alright. Yeah. Nothing in that sandy overburden at all. But we're not worried about that. That might be bedrock. Oh yeah. There was a little bit of clay in that. So we're either on bedrock or on a gravel layer. And either way, like bedrock or a gravel layer, has the ability to stop gold. No. No, no, no. There was nothing. Cool. All right. Well, in that case, I'm not going to go out there. I'm not going to go out there. I've already got that open. If there's no gold in the clay, so there's only 5 specks of gold in that clay, like in the clay. But leading down to it, we might get a bit more of a concentration of gold. So like it sorts itself out in layers, right? And there might be a layer that's richer that's sitting above the clay, because we're getting gold here, right? So we'll just double check. There could be gold under that sand, but it's really deep, and I don't want to move a ton of overburden with no gold in it at all for no reason, like for very little reward. Well, that's looking better. We've got more black sand. And yep, we're back to what we had before, which is about 10. Interesting. This is why we always tell people to check their pans or their dirt as they go, because you could be on the gold for a little while and then it will just disappear, right? So it's really worth checking. Now we know that there's gold along this entire edge here, so it might be worth doing that. Whoa, Bravo donated $120. Bravo, far out, man. What a legend. May the creek gods bless you. You guys make me feel all kinds of fun things on the inside. It's very humbling being on the other end of that. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's unbelievable. Aggressive gold. Broski, do me a huge favor. Grab your phone, walk out to the water, and swing back to the part of the area I want to see something. Lol. What? That doesn't make... You gotta give me more specific directions than that, because right now I'm just standing in the middle of a... thing. Do I ever come to Bendigo? Nah, man, it's 3 hours away from me. Well, no, it's 4 hours away from me. It's just not worth traveling that far when I got gold in my backyard. I don't know. I know if I work that edge, I'll get good gold. I need to double confirm that, and I got to walk it. I got to walk it from there to my highbanker, which doesn't look like much, but it slows down the efficiency rate. So let's do a test pan on that edge, and we'll see. And again, to every single person, not just look, people who donate have financially supported the channel. I really appreciate you guys, but also everyone who's liked, commented, shared, been engaged with the channel over the years. I mean, literally all of the people in chat right now, all the people leaving comments, likes, all of that stuff, you guys are what make the channel. So I appreciate you, like really, there's no idea. We've got clay. Now, I don't break clay up in test pans because no matter what high banker I've used outside of trommels, the clay doesn't ever get broken down 100%. So it gives you a little bit more of an accurate representation of how much gold you'll get if you don't break the clay down. I usually just wash the gravel out of it and then throw away the rest. I'll be losing gold doing that, but there's a method to that madness. So again, ratio is time. The more dirt I can move through the high banker, the more gold I get. think we're going to stick with the spot behind us. We're still getting gold there. We're still getting gold. So we're going to stick with it and we'll just see what happens at the end of the day. I'm sure we will get something. I don't know how much now. I thought that was going to last a little bit longer, but here we are. Maybe set this up. Hopefully, there we go. I think this is our best bet. This side. Thought it was an agate. You're in the sun. I can't leave you out there for too long, otherwise you'll overheat. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. I think we're going to go, oh, I don't know. I don't know which angle's the best for you here. It's hard because there's just so much water. Look how much water there is. Oh, we've got a nice breeze though. on this rock. There we go. Now we're cooking. Act like you're packing up when Gadzi gets here. Hidden truth, I agree. She was like, no, I'm done. You know, I'm done. Oh, Glenn's Adventures. Thank you. New Zealand dollar dudes. You know your $1 and $2 coins confused the shit out of me when I went over there, because your $1 coin's smaller than your $2 coin, which is the reverse of what we have here, because our $2 coin's smaller than our $1 coin. But your currency makes more sense because $2 is worth more than $1, so it should be bigger. Anyway, got very confused about that. The bus driver wasn't happy when I tried to pay with $1 coins. I can see him. I can see him. He's just pulled up. He'll be here in 5 minutes. I'm here. Ah! You don't shovel dog at me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Took me a bit. I had to run.
Yeah, the whole way.
Peer pressure.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. So what you're saying, what we've learned effectively today is that you can summon Gadzi with peer pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It works. I'm not in this spot. I'm digging over here.
With the guy? Oh no, he's digging there.
Yeah. Well, I just looked at where his spot was, and I was like, that shelf probably comes across, and it does.
It does.
It does.
I know it does. Yeah. Yeah, we've got been digging there before.
Oh. Yeah.
And shovel dog me.
Anyway, I'm gonna get back to digging. Gadzi's here. He can do what he wants.
I can do the camera work if you want, mate.
Oh, yeah. Are you a bit tired?
Oh, well, I haven't got all my gear with me, so...
Oh, you just came down?
Yeah, yeah.
You just drove down?
Yeah. I'm here!
For that miraculous appearance, if you haven't subscribed to Buckshot Prospector, go subscribe to Buckshot Prospector.
I'm committed!
Hey Tom, how's it going, man? Hey Calvin. Nope, I've got to film Chris, that's what I need to do. Mike.
Professional. Overflow.
How long have you been here for?
I don't know, the time just stopped. Like 15 minutes longer than that.
An hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You have been peer pressuring me, Tom.
It works so well. Like, that's how you summon a Gadzi.
Yeah, I got stuck behind a fire truck, so I would have been here a bit quicker, but someone sent a super like. Yeah.
See, this is better, because now I know. Before I would just go over and there was money. And I was like, who does this belong to?
On my legs end, what does that mean?
Thank you to whoever sent the super there. Appreciate it. What was their name?
I don't know, I didn't see it.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Is that good, eh?
Yeah. What does that?
Well, you had a better day than yesterday than some.
I'll put you all up there.
You'll have to change that angle because it's everyone.
No, it won't be. Yeah, there we go, that's better. I know what I'm doing.
Professional.
You got agates?
Yeah, on the bag.
They're not agates.
They're not agates. They're not agates. Oh, one of them's just jasper.
They aren't agates.
Yeah. No, they're not. They're big.
That's crystal.
That's crystal. This one's an agate. It's a really ugly one. Look at all the lines. That one. An elf.
I think his sight's gone on him. I can't see no agates.
I'm wearing rose-colored glasses. It helps me see agates everywhere. But you got like 0.1 to 60 pages.
Don't tell him how many I got.
I didn't.
Yeah. Roughly.
Where did you do it here?
I went out yesterday and I did a 1 hour panning challenge to see how many pans I could get. And yeah, you'll see that video later on tonight. It was a bit of a struggle, to say the least. Bit of a struggle.
Bit of a struggle. Oh man. I'm so tired. I'm stuck every day. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw that car before. I was like, I don't know whether to keep that or not. But obviously it's fun. I got professional help now.
I know what I'm doing. Have you told everyone about our $1 million idea?
Oh no, you should though.
Yeah.
Get them over here. Yeah. Bring them over.
We've got $1 million idea. We've got $2 million, that $1 million. Yeah. I can't say it.
There's a lot of peer pressure.
Yeah.
We came up with it. Here you go. We
Yeah.
came up with $1 million idea.
Yeah. So at funerals,
They're depressing, right?
Yeah.
Funerals are depressing.
you know when you go to a funeral and usually you just get a pamphlet. For
And it's
the-
got a picture of the person who died's face on it.
yeah.
And it's
yeah,
very somber.
yeah, it is.
Right? It's super somber.
We came up with a
It is a
Million
$1 million
dollar-
idea.
Can't say it.
$1 million.
$1 million idea.
There you
go.
$1 million idea. Right, you ready?
To make it a little bit more fun.
Yeah, and like happy, right? Like
Yeah.
you got to feel depressing, but all right, right? Like you'd leave a Trivago review
Yeah.
if you got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. ICCI. I can't pronounce that, bro. Thank you very much. Did you send the Safety Squid t-shirt to Washington? All my t-shirts are done through a drop shipper, so they take between 4 and 6 weeks. Bit of a lag time, but worth it. Trust me, because these are quality.
Yeah, you can get these t-shirts.
You can get these now.
Yeah.
They were designed by a top fan of ours.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
So $1 million idea.
$1 million idea. You ready for it? Everyone ready for your $1 million funeral idea?
If we see anyone doing this idea, we're after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funeral show bags.
Yeah. So you get
Not funeral themed. You walk out with like a Rambo show bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever the thing is that the person was had interested in.
A whiz-biz show bag.
Yeah. But there has to be a birdie beetle. Coffin shape. There we go.
Yeah, see, like, yeah.
There.
So, yeah. So, funeral show bags. Like, because you know when you were a kid and you went to a party, like a kid's party, and they give you a lolly bag at the end of it, and you go home, you have these sweet lollies. Same thing, but funerals and show bags.
Well,
hey, I'm going to keep digging.
yeah. That's our $1 million idea. I reckon we should actually do it.
Yeah.
You could put like little skulls in, or if you really wanted to have part of your family member or whoever it was, your loved one, you could jerky them.
Whoa. Yeah.
And everyone gets a little bit of jerky of their person.
Jerky. Made from his thigh.
So yeah, that's our brilliant idea. A funeral.
There we go.
Yes.
Collaborative effort.
Yeah. So I'll turn the camera around if I know how to do it. And yeah.
Phone just catches on fire. How much sand?
Reap from the grim tree. Well, I'll keep on I'm reading messages whilst trying to film Chris, so. Funeral lollies, there we go.
What kind of flavours would you have? Depression,
Licorice.
sadness.
It'd have to all be black, kind of.
Like a party popper, but it's kind of underwhelming. It doesn't go pop. It's like pop.
Yeah, it just comes out with.
A more somber party.
Yeah, it's somber, but still a bit of streamers.
popper.
The streamers can be black as well.
Yeah.
Check your tailings with a catch pan, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
I will. No one ever believes me when I say these mats don't lose that much.
Funeral
So we'll do it now.
pay dirt where it's just black tourmaline.
I could make that happen.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Alright.
Funeral pay dirt.
Funeral cake.
Yeah. Now you're going to you need a hydro brake as well. Yeah, hydrate brake.
A hydration
A
break.
hydro brake.
Hydro break. Alright, so for those who want to know...
Frequent burial points.
What?
Frequent burial points.
Well, I told Gadzi about my app idea, but it's a bit R-rated.
Yeah.
Yeah. No gold in the
No
tailings.
gold, just black sand and garnets.
Which is exactly what you want, right? Because they're not as valuable as the other bits.
no loss.
No loss.
Because this guy knows what he's doing.
Unfortunately, I was gifted with a brain.
Oh, yeah. Dead lottery tickets. That's a great idea, Hidden.
Yeah. And so that's how you get your inheritance. You do a scratchy. It's like you get the fine china. You get nothing. We can revolutionise this.
Yeah, together as a community, we could
Revolutionise the funeral.
Yeah, we could. Well, what was the other thing? We could have like a sideshow after, like instead of the wake. Yeah, yeah. The jumping castle is just
a full-size version of the person's face.
Yeah.
You walk into.
Yeah.
Just go for a little jump.
So much more fun.
Right?
Well, Sandy, if someone drank all your coffee whilst watching this stream, we'll set up a funeral for them.
Yep.
We'll take care of it for you.
No more burials either. I reckon a bit of a defleshing.
A defleshing?
Yeah, we
What?
go to insects that deflesh things to preserve skeletons.
Yeah.
Everyone gets defleshed.
All
We
right.
look after the beetles, and we got a cool skeleton set up.
Yeah, that would
Like
be
a
awesome.
posable one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's that museum that like you can donate your body and they like will literally preserve your body and make art out of you.
Yeah. Did you hear about the guy that donated his body to silence and the military got hold of him and put him on an artillery range?
No.
That's the way to go. That's a funeral. Get my explosive. Why not be the target?
Oh God. Well, when they say donate your body to science, sometimes you can be donated to.
The army.
No, not the army, but you can actually be donated as when the police do like
cadaver dogs, and they test how burning limbs.
yeah, and how things decompose.
Yeah.
So that's part of your thing. That could go into it. You don't know what to science.
Yeah. To science is pretty broad.
Yeah, science is a very,
You might
very.
end up in Jimmy Neutron's basement.
So it's running all right at the moment. Look at him clear out those bits.
That is the best thing that Stumpy's put on this highbanker right there. Amazing.
Is that Jimbo Spice?
Jimbo Spice. What? You got a spice, Jimbo.
Jimbo!
Why is there so much sand mixed with the gold?
We should do a high banking challenge, apparently.
How would that work? Explain the rules.
I don't know. You got to explain the rules.
Yeah. You can't just be like high banking challenge and then leave it up to our own devices. We'll be defleshing people with show bags in no time.
Sorry, I'm focusing too much on that really cool t-shirt that you've got there, Chris.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
what does that say? PTDS 11 crew.
Yeah.
Ah, that's witty.
It was designed by a top fan of ours. If you know, you know.
When's our next Gold Golf Championship?
That's winter.
Winter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Autumn, winter.
Yeah. It's a winter sport.
It is. You've got to go with the...
So much of the training is done in a bikini.
It is. Well, you know, it takes a whole year to practice for the next round.
Yeah, you got to get Baz off the heroin.
Yeah, well...
Yeah.
Plus, it's a lot to edit, that video. Took me all week just to edit one. It was a double episode.
It's going to be a bit of a shorter par this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're changing the rules a bit.
Yeah. More drugs, less athleticism.
Where can you buy Jarvie riffles from?
Stumpy picks.
Yeah, Stumpy makes them.
Yeah. In Australia, Stumpy picks makes them.
We don't know about over in the States or overseas.
What's his name? Is it Mono? Is it Mono mining? No.
Well, Motto's on here, I think.
Yeah, I thought he was. I know the person that does it. I've got a complete brain blank. Brain blank about the name. Anyway, there is a guy overseas who does it.
Paul Jarvis.
Here you go. Mr. Paul Jarvis.
Well, he made the Jarvie riffles, so.
Oh, it's in the name, isn't it?
Well, yeah. So it's the silent. It's the S silent.
What?
It's the S silent in Jarvis.
Not in Australia, is it?
No. We got our own language.
Jarvi.
Jarvie.
Yeah.
Jarvie.
They're not Jarvine.
Jarvie.
Jarvi.
Jarvie.
Jarvi. Je m'appelle Jarvi. Parlez-vous français, Jarvi?
Is the boot a real punishment in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting the boot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You get the boot for everything.
Yeah.
Do your chores.
In Parliament, they get it out.
Talk back to your mum, the boot. Federal Parliament.
And if you do worse, it's the Queen's boot. No, the King's boot now.
Which is worse because it's like a size 11. The Queen's boot was at least small.
Alright, I'm going to put you down.
Cradle them, Gadzi.
Well, they get heavy, you know. I'll check that you're on the right. Getting everything. Oh, cutting off his head again. Cutting off his head again. Yeah, I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing it today. No. That's me tomorrow. I went shooting yesterday. I've got no idea, but I'll tell you off camera what it is. Oh yes. Private idea. Yeah.
One for Pornhub.
Yes, we keep that secret.
Gadzi's porn career's taken off recently. His name's the Gad Daddy on the hub. He wears waders and fixes women's livers.
It's all sweatpants.
It's all sweatpants. Wow. Ugh. I'm probably gonna have a break.
Keep on working.
It's been like 2 hours digging.
Snout.
Some people call me a pussy for that. What I'll say to them is, yeah, I can take a pounding. I'm surprised other people haven't rocked up here. I was probably, look!
Quiddle.
It's a crystal!
I'm in a quiddle. That is a nice topaz.
That is a crystal.
That's topaz, man.
Yeah.
That is super clear.
That's cool. Nice. They just glow on the back of the highbanker when you see crystals. They get washed and then... Oh, it's a god bay. It could go with the black piece of jasper that I found earlier. Oh. Oh man. Wow, I've been streaming now for almost 2 hours, so I might turn this off and we'll have a look in the box. I'm not going to do a clean out because I want to do more. I want to do more of this. More high banking today. but I will be posting the results I get up to Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok now, because apparently I've shed some of my old skin. Oh, that's looking good actually. I'm going to turn the pump off. Speed and power. Ooh, the crystal found you. Yep.
Don't see any gold, mate.
Yeah, I know. It's really fine here, so I'm thinking that most of it's going to be up underneath that Jarvie. Well, there's one little tiny flake that you can see here. But it'll, like, the gold will be buried, right? Like, the gold will be buried really, really deep in that miner's moth. Probably over, like I said earlier in the stream, 75% plus of the gold will be in this section here, along with all the sticks on Reedy Creek. But all the gold usually ends up in here, not so much in the mat, which is fine. That's how you want it, right? You want it caught in that first little bit. We are dealing with very fine gold today, so I will definitely post up the results on my other social media. Congratulations everyone for getting Gadzi here.
Yeah, thanks for peer pressuring
You
me.
summoned him.
I drove like lightning.
If I ever need to summon Gadzi again, I'm just going to go for a live stream.
Oh.
Gods of Spring, no clean out. That's like sex with no ending. We're edging.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing right now.
We're edgelords.
We're
That's
edgelords. We're edging you. I promise you the results. I'll post them up on YouTube and all my social media platforms when I do the clean out. I promise you I will do it. But we're not doing it on the creek because I've got more work to do and I don't want to have to reset everything up.
Oh, come on.
No. Peer pressure doesn't work on me. It's not the same.
It works on me.
I know.
I'm weak.
I could teach you. Teach you the Jedi ways.
Please.
First, murdering children.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just like Luke. All right, guys. Enjoy. I hope you have the best day ever after this. Or night, yeah. Wherever you are in the world. And yeah, to everyone who donated, thank you so much. Remember to check out the old moldy. Best way to support the channel and pick up a brand new design that we've got up on the shirt if you would like to show that you're part of the D11 crew.
And if you want a cooling neck thing, go to You've Got Me in Stitches on Facebook.
Yeah, there you go.
Kylie makes these.
All right, guys, enjoy. I will see you later tonight. Goodbye, beautiful people. I don't know if this has ended yet.